Welcome back. Welcome back. It's late. It's actually late today. I didn't really want to start so late, and I hope my mic is up. I'm just going to turn it up anyway, because I'm paranoid. But I hope everybody's good. Please, if you can, let me know in the chat if things are good, although I'm going to go over and listen. But yeah, it's a new week. That audio hum is now a thing of the past. Thank you, God, for that. I appreciate it. We got a new piece of kit. It's called the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, and it's a single channel audio interface. Although I think you can actually put a 6.35mm jack in as a second option. It looks like, but I've not tried. Hold on. Yeah, sounds like it should be fine to me. If you do need me to turn it up, let me know. But yeah, I think things are fine. Just in case they're not, I'll turn it up a tiny bit more. Anyway, enough being paranoid. It's a good week. I'm learning a lot this week. I have an interview next week. I've got an interview next week, and there's so much that I'm having to learn at the moment in relation to this job that my brain just feels like it's expanding. But at the same time, I feel like I can manage it. It feels really good. Hold on. There's a ringing in there. There still needs to be some tweaking. I'm probably going to spend the majority of the day on stream just tweaking a few things. I want to change and upgrade my vMix profile a bit for this. So we're going to be doing some explanations of that. I need to reprogram my stream deck as well, because I've got so many extra buttons from other jobs that I've done that I just need to get rid of now. And I'd like to add a few more things. I want to add a mute button for this microphone. I want to add an off button, so if I just want to turn it off for a bit because I need to do something in the house and just go away, I can easily do that. And I want to create a few basic scripts so that if you press a button, it sort of delivers a few different actions. Maybe bring in a video, mute my microphone, stop music, audio that's playing in the background, that type of stuff there. But we're going to spend the next couple of days doing that. And I hope something good will come from that. Sorry, hold on. Just noticed that was in the way. But whoever is watching, I hope you're good. We're going to play some games, but if I'm honest, Bloodborne has been boring me. We might just jump back in there anyway, because I think I had done most of the things in the area that I was. But I think I'm going to start off with some Fortnite, if I'm actually honest. Oh wait, it's only 59% downloaded, so I won't be doing that either. But what we can get into maybe is some comics. So this is for Fighter Spirit Books. It's June week, so all the posts on the Instagram are about June. But I haven't started reading that. That's going to be on my list to do tomorrow, because what I decided to read and catch up on is the series called The Sacrifices. This is some of the best artwork that I've seen, like, currently out at the moment. This is the latest issue. Well, I picked this up on Saturday from A Place in Space. So this is Rick Remender, Max Fiumara, and Dave McCaig. And all of the artwork on this is just, in my opinion, amazing. The basic premise of The Sacrifices is in the name itself. Our main character, whose name is Pigeon, who happens to also be a pigeon, is one of the sacrifices who basically is rounded up on the request of Emperor Rokos, who represents the sun. and the gods are elemental beings in this. And basically what they do, they round up these sacrifices, and those sacrifices in turn give life energy to the gods so that they can remain young and they can sort of continue doing what they do. The relationship that the gods have to them is that they control elemental things, and basically Pigeon is one of those sacrifices. Through a series of events, they managed to escape. But what they also managed to do is to acquire the powers of a god. They're transferred to Pigeon, and Pigeon is now on a revenge tour, and that's basically what this is about. So we have one more part coming up, which is part of the No Light Beyond story. But what's actually just happened is Pigeon has been going basically to different gods getting revenge. He's gone to one called Aquatica, who controls the sea, and basically it's a bit gory. He slashes them up, they're dead now. On the next part of his journey, he encounters his sister, but his sister is in the company of the daughter of Lord Rokos, who is the main antagonist of the story, or one of the main antagonists. He's the person who is making the demands for these sacrifices. His daughter lost her power, and the power was transferred to Pigeon, and now she's been experiencing what it's like to be just a normal human being who experiences hunger. She's escaped from her dad. Her mum has sacrificed her powers, and her mum was sort of the embodiment of the moon who controlled the tides. So now, in her sort of creating some chaos by... I don't actually specifically remember what happens to her. I don't want to say she died, but basically she's out of the picture now. But it seemed to have been something that was done on purpose to cause some chaos. But in this whole situation, the daughters now had to leave, and now the dad is looking for her. But she is being taken in as a sacrifice to now be sacrificed back to the gods. But she is in the company of Pigeon's little sister Beatrice. So where we are in the story, a lot of things have happened. The parents who thought he was dead have now sort of suffered again because of him, and now they think he's a curse because they believe that what the gods were doing was sincere. But now, because Pigeon has been a sacrifice and he's seen what really goes into it, he's seen the other side. But now it's a really tough position that Rick Remender put Pigeon in. It's an amazing story. It is an amazing story of revenge, because you want Pigeon to get in. You totally can empathize with him, because nothing good has ever happened to him as a character or just as a person. His name is Pigeon, and he's a pigeon, so you can tell that nobody's given any care or thought to him enough to do anything beyond just recognize him for being a creature that's for a purpose, as opposed to an individual himself. So this is his fuel. His thirst for revenge, because of the new power that he's acquired, is his fuel. But he's also still Pigeon, so he snaps in and out of that. When he sees his sister, he snaps out of it, and he's like, "Rah, Beatrice, I thought you were dead," or "What happened to you? What happened to mum and dad?" And the art really helps to complement those things. Oh wait, this isn't the one I've read, so I'm just opening it for no reason. Let's find another of the older ones and see some of the artwork, because one of the things that I think that is amazing about the art style, and about a thing that I'm noticing in a lot of comics as time progresses, is I get a lot of anime feelings from some of the way that they draw the motion in these comics. Maybe I'm just jaded because I like anime and I see it everywhere, because influence is fine in my opinion. But there was an image that I saw earlier, and I was like, this seems like something that you do in an anime, and it really transfers the power. And I think the artwork really leads into sort of imbuing more power into even just what's happening. But it is amazing as it is. So I went to a place in space to get all of this. That's why I get all of my comics. I'm only going to be shouting out a place in space. Big up my guys over there. And I picked up some other comics, which we'll go through in a second. So again, artwork, amazing on these books. All of them is crazy. All of them is crazy. The covers are just amazing. I'm glazing, but I haven't read anything that Rick Remender wrote that wasn't good. I have a few. This is the panel that I was talking about. So the top one reminds me a lot of like an X-Men, sort of like Cyclops bugging out. But this one here, this really reminds me of something that you'd see in an anime. It might be quite hard to see what I'm trying to show you, but these are gods at battle in this part of the comic, and the artwork really leans into the power, but it's also really good at conveying emotion as well. So I'd recommend 100% reading The Sacrifices. Again, comics, they're not expensive. So this is the daughter. She was a god and now she's immortal. And she's experiencing what everybody else experiences. And she's really seeing what her parents and what her and the Pantheon have put these people through. And she's looking for help because that's what she needs right now. She wants to survive. She wants to get back to her family. But somebody wants her dead at the same time. There's a lot going on. The agent of revenge, Pigeon, who's newly acquired his powers. How far back can we go? I think the rest of them are in the boxes, so I won't worth getting them. Definitely The Sacrifices by Rick Remender, Max Fiumara and Dave McCaig. Definitely one to read. I'm enjoying the coming story. I think it ends probably next month. I'm not sure if it's a monthly because I don't go to the comic shop that often anymore. But in the No Light Beyond, which is issue 14, there's one more issue. But this is what I did pick up. So I picked up this on recommendation from one of the guys at A Place in Space. And it's about a guy who's invited on a boat. The white boat. But there's a mystery to it. There's something going on in the background. He gets onto the boat and he enters a completely different world. I basically got this about a year ago. It gives me the feeling of the island of Dr. Moreau. Like there's some scientists and some people doing some dodgy stuff in the background. And they haven't told you what it is, but they need you to be here. And I'm going to be rereading this this week as well, because issue 2 came out. So I'm really looking forward to. I remember when I was reading this the first time, I was quite like unsure about like what to expect, because I don't know too much about Scott Snyder and Francesco Francavilla. But now that I'm reading it, they have a really good way of telling a story, and they've got a lot of nods. So obviously, as you can see, this humongous squid thing down at the bottom is likely a nod to the Cthulhu mythos. But when I was reading it, yeah, like I said, I got the feelings of sort of the island of Dr. Moreau. I think that's what it's called. I'm not actually read it myself. The only real reference that I know of that is from the Simpsons episode. It wasn't really something that interested me enough to chase, but we get the story from it. And so, again, it's just a good mystery. Is this the pile? This is not the pile. Oh, maybe it is. No, it's not. This is just the old Nightwing stuff that we went through before. In the Geiger story, we finally got to one of the waypoints for Geiger's main story arc, which is finding the glowing person who was healed. And they've now found them. Ash Arden. Is that the name of the person? Well, comics everywhere. If you're on, oh, okay, cool. Fortnite's installed. Yeah, if you're on the chat, say hello. We're just going through some comics right now. Okay, cool. The issue's right up at the back. What am I doing? It's even lit up. Latest issue of Geiger that came out. With the introduction of the glowing woman Ash Arden. So all this time we thought we were looking for a dude. Happens to be a woman, and she has control and the ability to help Geiger bring this glowing radiation issue that he has under control. But as with anything, that won't be easy to accomplish, because now a couple people have arrived who want him dead. Because remember, they're on the run at the moment. What they're actually looking for is, so who's actually chasing them is the king and the king's men. The glowing man is wanted by a few people, but again, that glowing man, the Geiger story is connected to Redcoat, Junkyard Joe, and one other person, but I haven't got any of their comics yet, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Hold on. I have literally comics everywhere. So you can see, going back to the sacrifices, from issue number 1, they were coming with heat straight away. And again, look at the contrast between the daughter in issue number 1 and what we looked at earlier. So this is all of the comics for Dune Week. We'll be going reading this all tomorrow. From the one-shot Blood of the Sardaukar to the House Corrino. I've read House Harkonnen already, so I'm just gonna leave that for now. But we'll be making a video about that sometime during the day tomorrow. Yeah, check the contrast. When she was a god and where she is now. This is some real character progression that we're going through. And they're doing it really well because there's no punches pulled. There's no easy road for anybody in this. And in a lot of ways, I don't want to speak too soon about what I think of the full story because I'd probably need to read it again. But it is just sort of a metaphor in a lot of ways of our relationship with, I want to use the word the ruling class, but how people on that level of like money and influence and power play with the lives of the everyday person. So yeah, I think I'm gonna probably do a better summary of it once I get to the end, because there's a lot of periphery reading that I can do to make sure that I'm not just talking out of my ass. But the way that they have to send off their children to be the sacrifices for whatever the working engine is of these gods, not really knowing what it is, but thinking that it's their duty to do so, is something I think in a lot of ways is something that we can sympathize with, because we have a major disconnection from the people up at the top. But even on a more simplistic way, if you were to look at it in the sense of like so one's relationship with nature, you're also ruled by the elements, which is what all of these gods represent. So when the moon disappeared and the tides changed, literally the whole story is turned up on its head. The tides have changed for the gods, the tides have changed for the people at the bottom, and the tides have literally changed. Yeah, it's very interesting. So these are the latest 2 issues that I've got to get through. So I'm probably going to read, so it's this issue, then this issue, then we're waiting for one more. But it's been an amazing run so far. I'd definitely recommend The Sacrifices. Rick Remender is an all-round good writer, so he also wrote this. Sort of Dave McCaig is also on this. But that was a recommendation from somebody who used to work at A Place in Space as well, and I have yet to read it, but it's definitely on the list. It's just a heavy read, as you can see. Humongous book. So these are 2 other pieces from Rick Remender. Black Science, amazing. I would definitely recommend. If you're in the chat, let me know. And Tokyo Ghost. Again, like I said, there isn't anything that I've read from Rick Remender that was bad. Let's jump into some game for a bit. How's my audio? How's the audio? Sounds fun. The one thing I've got to do, I've got to advertise that I'm doing these streams better. Because nobody knows. Ooh. Is this a dual wield? What is this? Come on, first shot of the game and a kill. Bring me your soul. Crazy. Bro, I had no clue, fam. I had no clue, fam. Man said, yeah, that's a big shout, though. I was wondering why the group chat's going off, bro. Man said, stick to Fortnite. I hope you're well, though, bro. I literally just jumped on and just been chatting about comics for a bit. Been reading some cool stuff. Ooh. I want this baseball bat so I can hit somebody into the sky. Yeah, I need to work out a better day, but bro, do you know what? You know what it is, isn't it? It's the most convenient day for me to do it. Right now. But when I move, bro, whenever that is, I'm gonna have to get the soundproof room, fam. Don't wanna just be waking up little man in the middle of the night. But yeah, I hope the audio sounds better. That new piece of kit that I got is certainly working. What I really want is a sniper rifle. Look at my footprints and that. Interesting. Didn't know they did that. He was playing, bro. It's getting hot in there. Come on, young man. You have to do better than that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you shouldn't have let me press you like that. Why, man? Bring the just in case juice. Trying to get that high ground, fam. Aye, bro, I've been listening to Young Spray all day. That guy is too funny, bro. Yeah, bro, I swear down, I listen to him all day. I got a question, yeah, for you. I was watching a podcast. Yes, it's not really a podcast, it's like a radio show, but it's live. It's called like T&B The Morning After or something like that. I think I've got the name wrong, but I've watched it more than once, so I don't mean to disrespect it, because they're doing their thing. But they was having this debate. I don't really know the subject matter too well. If I'm really honest, I can't say I perfectly understood everything they were getting at. But what I gathered was a lot of the conversation was to do with whether Americans identify with like their African heritage there, like, because that's where they originally came from. Where this argument about this argument between people about, well, African Americans are African, or do they have a different lived experience from Africans, like Americans, which is what I would call them anyway. I wouldn't say they're not. I wouldn't separate them into a different class of Americans. They're just Americans. But my question is, because I know that was confusing, what makes you African? Is it your skin tone? Because if a guy who has 5 generations of people in his family that were born in South Africa and they're all white, is that person African? Because like, what is it that makes you African? Because my thing is, we need to differentiate between nationality and race, innit? These people are American, but like you, for example, myself, and maybe myself less so because I'm mixed race, innit? I don't know how it works, but ooh, this is a good gun. Whoa! Active. Sorry. Sorry, you got muted off. Yeah. You can say how you was raised, but if your parents are the ones who are African. Did I get him? Yeah. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of lost focus. Where are you? I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I've been kind of just thinking about like, what is it that makes you an African? Because if you were born on the continent and you got 5 generations of people that are there, what is it like? How do we categorize all these things? Because I would say a black person who's in America is an American. I wouldn't say they're a black American. They might be black, but they're just an American, really, from a nationality perspective. Yeah, from like a nationality perspective. I don't even know what type of conversation that is to have anyway. I don't see how it's a fruitful conversation. Because like, what does it matter in it, like? Or that's the bit I'm trying to understand. Like, what is it that answering that question or having those conversations is going to help people solve? Let people identify how they want to a degree in it, but let's not force the subject, if that makes sense. If they don't have any association with Africa because all their family that they know for like 5 generations or whatever, because I mean you can also always go back and say, well, 7 generations ago your family was in Africa, so you do have a connection, but it's not necessarily not identifying that there's a connection there at all. It's more so saying, but I'm American. Me personally today now, they don't have that connection, because I feel like some people feel like that's a rude thing, or there's some offense to take in the fact that, well, I don't identify as African and I don't identify you as African, if that makes sense. That's the argument that's happening both ways. I know that I'm yapping though, but I just kind of want to know, because it doesn't sound, sometimes when people have these conversations, it's like they don't know the difference between nationality and race. Like if they say they're American, for example, it means that they're abandoning their African roots. No, it doesn't. It just means technically I'm actually just an American. So a comment that one person said, yeah, because I'm part of their Discord. Actually, I can tell us what their name is. The day after, one person's made a comment and said, I'm an African. Saying white African is legitimizing their roots to our land, which they're not from. But it's like, if I was born here, I am from here. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm English, but I'm definitely British. Like, I'm definitely a citizen of Britain, and I was born here. So would that not classify? Would that not characterize a white person who was born in Africa? Yeah, that's the bit I'm saying. Like, what makes you the African? dare somebody to join me on the bridge. I'm gonna get beaten off. Pause, bro. Oh my days. End the stream. That was wild. Why for that? Picks up so nobody else can. Ooh, sniper. Oh shit. Does what I'm saying make any sense? Am I bugging out? Goodbye. And this isn't that's not an easy question to answer. And again, like I said, when it comes to certain questions, I don't always know the worth. Shit. Yay. Get away again. I'm actually rubbish though. That was poor. Poor technique, bro. I'm not even looking around me. Oh. See, if I had just been patient. If I had just been patient. Come up here, man. That was not smart behavior by that person. Self-preservation on -99. Someone in the water again. I can hear someone. Do you think that we should gatekeep race? Yo, I thought that person was that bike was a person running towards me. I was about to go American cop in it, bruv. Do you know the way? Oh, mate. I don't know how to take the shot. So be patient, man. Does he know that I'm still watching him, do you reckon? Bye. Okay. See there, bro. Do you know the way? Kogujo Tenyo. That's funny. But welcome. We're currently losing our Fortnite. I was getting bored of Bloodborne, man. And I checked how much Sifu is, and it's 32 quid, and I'm not paying it. And it's not on PlayStation Plus. Okay, we might have to try that still. Yeah, I might have to try that, bro. Because I could play that on stream, bro. I'm going to be streaming during the day tomorrow because I'm going to be at my computer all day. I'm going to get Elden Ring if I get a job. If I get a job, I'll buy Elden Ring, I'll buy Sifu. But up until that point, 60 quid for a game is steep, bro. And hey, yo, a cool comic. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be good. A cool comic if you want to read, yeah. Yeah, no, 100%, bro. I don't have that. A sick comic, lads. Hey, if you like conspiracy theories, yeah, this is the one for you. If you were in like 90s, early 2000s on the internet, learning about Freemasonry and like the deep cults and all of the mad stuff, satanic panic ritual stuff that was going on, this comic is basically about that. There's an agency that does the conspiracy, and there's an agency that gaslights society into believing that those things don't exist, that are working together. And basically our main character is now stuck in that world. The artwork for this is like very horrendous, but it's also amazing. So if you like conspiracies, man, this is definitely the one for you, bro. As you can see. Oh shit. Man got that driller villa. What's this? Do I need to be with someone? Oh, actually... Oh, that's dry. This is no builds, bruv. Like, what's that gonna do for me? Yeah, check it out. It's definitely worth it. Department of Truth, man. It's an ongoing series, so comics are coming out at the moment, but those are the graphic novels, sort of a few of the issues collected together. Amazing read, bro. Amazing read. And like, I'm one of those people, man. I'm going to sleep listening to like Mr. Ball, and I don't even know what that is about. Sometimes I think, it's like, right, like, what is your issue that you need to go to bed like hearing about this stuff? But I kind of like the creepy stories, the conspiracy theory stuff as well, man. I do think the internet these days is so much different to how it was back in the day. And one of those differences is like the exposure to sort of conspiracies and alternative narratives. But this book sort of really does it well, because it's the counterplay, and there's a chase to it, and the main character goes through some harrowing experiences themselves. Yeah, that's definitely one I want to watch. 360, now let's go. Hey, sorry bro, I was just better than you. It's not personal. Yeah, I've heard the animation for it is really good as well. Do you know what? I might be up late tonight. We'll watch a trailer for it in a second. Once I win the game, obviously, because that's what's gonna happen. We'll check out the trailer. I've got a list though, and I'm sure you guys know this already, man. There's so many things that I'm trying to read and catch up with. Probably the next thing on my list is Yu Yu Hakusho. I need to finish that. I need to... Yeah, that's nice. But I mean, sometimes a slow burn in the story is definitely nice, man. I don't want to always feel attacked. Like everything is super rushed. Like one thing I try to do, more so these days, is be less critical. I mean, I'd like to be more critical in some ways. Is that someone? Yeah, I want to be more critical in the sense that I'm able to articulate something that makes sense from what I'm saying about whatever piece of content that I'm consuming. But I don't want to just be hypercritical for the sake of it. Like that doesn't really make too much sense. What is this now? Oh, it's the same thing. I kind of just want to enjoy it for what it is. Although I do prioritize things based on what I know of it, if that makes sense. Like, there's certain animes that, like an isekai, I'm never going to prioritize an isekai. I'll always be able to get around to that, because the story might be harrowing and good, but I can wait. Whereas some things, they're higher up on the list, especially the classics, something like Yu Yu Hakusho, which I haven't seen. I haven't finished. I think I'm on episode 67. Alright, let's just let everybody know that we're here. Man, a bad man. Oh, I was near someone. Okay, bruh. Then we run around the side. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho's on the list. I haven't watched Attack on Titan. I have read it. That's on the list because I've heard that's good. I think that will elevate the manga for me, because I don't remember if Attack on Titan came out week to week. I don't remember if that's the way I read it. And maybe at some point I did. That scared me. I was kind of... Oh, something there. Oh. Oh yeah, I need... Yeah, so it was coming out sporadically, right? So yeah, my thing with that is now, I remember not really understanding a lot of the story sometimes. Some things they just didn't make sense to me. And so the pacing was, yeah, it wasn't that great. Although it was good, and I don't really have any major complaints with it. Okay. Yeah, I don't have too many major criticisms with it. I didn't really get the time skip when they started going back and forth between Marley. I didn't think that was done that well because I didn't understand where I was. I remember the scene. Do you remember the scene where that little girl comes and basically she jumps on the grenade? She can jump on a grenade? She does. Something happens and she runs. There's like I think this is when the cart titan is just introduced. Do you remember what I'm talking about? I'll try and find the scene. But that part, I felt like the back and forth that they was doing, going between locations, didn't make too much sense. But at the same time, when I took a break from it when it was near to ending and I went back and read it in a chunk, I was like, okay, now I understand this. But back then, I don't remember it translating that well. Yeah, so that's when, yeah, that's the flashpoint. I remember reading that and being like, what? Where are we? Who are these new people? It's kind of... I don't want to spoil it. Kind of the same thing happens in Chainsaw Man. But Chainsaw Man happens in a more organic way. The cast just changes, but that's another story that I find a bit hard to follow. It has less... I won't say meaning, it's a bit more confusing to follow because of the motives of the main characters. But I feel like upon reflection, like going back and reading it in a big chunk, it will make much more sense. And I think, yeah, sometimes when they get a bit too lore heavy... Oh, that was another grenade launcher. Look, we've got to stick someone this time. I do quite enjoy it. Like, that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy reading Hunter x Hunter. And I think we're getting about 50 new chapters soon, which might take a year or two to sort of play out, but that's a lot of reading because we're in an amazing amazing arc right now. It's probably going to end up being better than the Chimera Ant arc, which is one of the best arcs in anime. Just from like an all round. If it was a Nen ring, it would be 99 in all of these different areas. Oh, boss man, where are you going? Young man. Dispatched. What else? I'm on solo leveling. I'm on book 11. I've ordered that from the shop, from the Dons them. So whenever that comes in, that will be in my section. I probably won't buy it for a while, because I'm not to pick up any new books for the time being until I get some new income. But that's ramped up. Whatever people thought was happening, like, and that's happening right now. Look at that. Left side in. Come on, mate. Oh, you know he did. Yeah, it goes up by 1,000 times. No, I saw a meme about that today. So that's not really a meme. It kind of is a meme. I guess the guy was trying to be funny. It's definitely influenced, but it's not the same. Like, it's exactly the same concept in terms of like the ant queen, but I mean that's how ants work. So like I kind of hear it. The aura thing is similar, but the magic system of solo leveling is more like an MMO RPG than a what's it called? Than Hunter x Hunter's Nen system. So that concept is pretty similar, but it's such a small story in the grand scheme of the actual narrative that I would say, yeah, it's heavily influenced, but it's a good nod in it, and mangaka do that all the time. So because when you read these books, yeah, the pace that or the way that they have to tell the story in the anime, because they've got 21 minutes and the pacing is different and what they can include is a lot different. Sometimes my view comes across like, if you're not up to date reading it, I'll just say that will make more sense to you when you catch up. Yeah, I like that guy's reels. I don't follow him, but he's definitely on point about a lot of things. I'm just standing out in the open. That was a wrong move. This guy ran away from me in a straight line. Come on. You're supposed to zigzag, fam. Guy, bro. So I'm saying a lot of these guys, zero self-preservation. Zero zigzag skills, only directions of straight line. Absolute idiot. I landed it though. I got no fuel. Bye. Statistically, how likely, on a scale of likely and unlikely, do you think it will be if I shot in here? Somebody's gonna be there. $75%. I've been watching a lot of Young Stray today. Bomber clots, yes, young man. Alright. Now this is where my heartbeat starts racing. Okay, what's this? Rocket drill. Alright, that was the wrong way to interfere. I can't see one of them though. Alright, I wasted that gun. My actions aren't making sense. I've stopped thinking, guys. I don't want to go downhill. Do I? No. That would be unwise. We want to rain down bullets from above. Alright, someone's about to die. I feel like there's somebody. There's going to be someone behind me. There's a sneakier guy than me. There must be. Oh! Oh, it's me and one Donny now. You better come up the mountain, big man. I need to reach your demise. Ah! Please. Bruh. Bruh. Ah. Yeah. He should be dead though. I mean, no, maybe he shouldn't, but Thank you, bro. I might go into like I need to figure out how to get these games, bro. I was thinking of playing God of War though. Ragnarok. What say you, chat? I don't want to. I haven't beat the second one. But yeah, I hear you. I feel like I boss locked myself on the second one. Like I was doing something and I couldn't. Yeah. You know, let's boot it up and see. Ragnarok. It's probably like an update or something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Quick things. Because yeah, Bloodborne, man, it was actually getting quite boring. I'll be really honest. And I'd prefer to struggle in this world. Even though I'm late, I will catch up, guys. I will catch up on all of these games. But yeah, in case you missed it, the other comic that I was recommending, it's not really a comic, graphic novel, is White Boat. What are you guys learning to progress your mental acuity in life? Because listen, I've been going through it. But my aim is to become a guy. Oh, you've been playing Catan, yeah? Let's play it. We need to do that still. I'm for Catan. That's not. I meant like something else. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. We're gonna start again because that playthrough is from when the game came out, and I have no idea what's going on. Let's watch the recap.
Roy's mother is dead.
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
There's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. First, you need to cut off my head.
Zero hesitation.
Odin's eye is on you, brother. Especially now that you've taken to killing his kin.
When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god, and so were you.
We can do whatever we want.
There are consequences to killing a god!
Mother.
Back Back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do. No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
Smaller. Look, she was a giant. I'm a giant. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. The giants called me Loki?
A question for another day.
Listen, saying that, anybody who's been watching One Piece, okay. All right. What are we doing? Give me story. Let's do this one. Obviously not. I'm feeling to go here. It's a new game. Ain't really played this in a while. I wonder if you can increase it. Let me check. I think you can make it more difficult, so it might be smart to be humble. Go to Give Me No Mercy. So we're starting on hard, just not extra hard. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break after this short introduction. Atreus getting big, you know.
Hungry? What's next?
Home. Storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready. Need help?
Some of me kind of wants to get rid of that border, you know. What do you think?
Ready?
I hope Fenrir got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He is quite sick, Atreus.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm
Been saying
not
his
giving
name
up
wrong
on
this
him.
whole time.
Hear that?
Yes.
Is it her?
It is her. The stave is not far. Get ready.
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Father! Let go of it! Got you! Gotta get away from her!
I'm trying.
Up there! What's she? Look out!
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna go right into this joke, man.
That was too close. She's coming around again!
I do not wish to fight you.
I'm losing my grip here! Father!
It's pressing the wrong button. She snapped my neck.
I do not wish to fight you.
I'm losing my grip here! Father!
I have you. Hold tight. Protection stave is near.
The stave is the barrier. Must be.
Oh no! Freya, we're not your enemy!
Fire what?
Please don't make me do this!
Do it.
We're through the stave. We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up. I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not
Should've
wish
shot
you
her in
to.
the lungs, bro.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
What's better, do you think, this or this for the game?
I got it.
I'll just leave it how it usually is for now.
I will
So,
get
like
the
this, yeah?
Go on, girls. I don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir! You okay, boy? It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. Why? Too big? There you go. Good boy.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Afra. Tesu. Sofna. Hethon. Sofna. 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 What? No,
Man didn't get 5 minutes.
it's the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will.
Some of these kids need to get boxed, you know.
Look. Can I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him?
Well, I recognize that
Did he spit it
dour
on the
expression
floor? How's he gonna
anywhere.
get it?
Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well. He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it. All right, brother. Good night, then.
Kratos? Are you joining me?
Faye,
Are you ready? You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
this is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles. Fresh kill.
I remember
Least it
this
didn't
area
suffer.
from the first game.
Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy. This way.
Faye. 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 Faye!
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Mother! Mother!
Brother?
Even I forgot we was in a dream.
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
Baldur's chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it. You suppose he took a shortcut through the realm between realms?
No, the stones have not moved.
Let's see. Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying. Fire's dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
He crawled through here.
You seem troubled in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
A group of jamokes. need to get that parry timing back again.
Blasted raiders!
They should not be this close.
We should check on the protection stave. There's a tree up ahead, yeah? Well,
You were right. The stave is broken.
explains our trespassers. What happened here?
A bear. Mauled.
By what?
A larger
A bigger
bear.
bear.
Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him. Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can fear the way. We won't find him this way. Let's find that trail of blood. Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
I love that Kratos is like, nah, I make up my own fate. One thing I remember about
What
the
do
first
you
game.
believe about prophecy, Mimir?
I'm skeptical by nature, though we have seen things that defy explanation. So, speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea. Behind you, brother!
Juggle. I wanted whatever that was up there. And chopped his body in half. Let's go.
All right.
Like
there's
this,
that
the
trail
timing,
gone.
you can get some good chains gang. I assume.
Behind you!
Is this too
Must
easy?
have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
So he keeps telling me. Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in. Or you can do that. Are these the raiders you rescued the wolves from?
No. They have not been here long.
That didn't work.
On your right! The trail goes through here. Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
Well, someone got in the bear's way. That one's got a sling. Look out, brother! Behind you! Look out! Above your fire!
Atreus, are you here?
Yes, bro. Welcome back.
Well, that's for the
Hope
best.
you're well. I'm
Let's
chilling.
find a way out.
About to take a 5-minute break. But we're working through God of War. I got bored of Bloodborne.
The trail leads back out. We'll need our own way up to find it again. Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter. Kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after. Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
How are you doing though, bro?
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to help. You know the lad.
Atreus, where are you?
Well, we found the bear! Or he found us! Uh-oh!
less of that.
Here it comes!
Oh my days, young man.
Oh, you've done it now, Bear! Hit him before he stops again!
Oh my days, young man.
Behind you, brother!
Oh my days. Oh.
Grab him! He's looking shaky, brother!
Man was about to kill his son, bro.
Atreus! Atreus! Atreus!
What?
First, focus.
I know you was in Dagestan, bro.
What happened?
You do not remember.
I prayed Fenrir. And then I'm not sure. I was so sad. And then I was angry and scared. I remember running. There was a bear charging, and I charged back. That had to be a dream.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. They will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
I box him in his face. Little boy.
Collect yourself.
Yeah, bro. I'll backhand you, fam.
This way.
So, are we going to discuss the boy becoming a bear?
Yeah, are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that.
Hey, shut up, man, you idiot, bro. You broke it. Like, it was you.
Say the word, Father.
Another raider! To the left! So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you lying?
Trick of Fimbulwinter, perhaps? Seen my
Hey,
share.
Atreus, I don't like you, bro.
Oh, I recognize where we are now. What's with all the blood?
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
This one.
Asya.
It's laying up the runes. Make the protection stave effective again.
I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
What? What can we do?
Nothing. Nature will take its course.
He just lifted it up like it's just dead wood, like there's nothing in there.
Fire right flank!
Come on, throw it. Oh, she knew.
Above your fire!
Can't move that time.
Wow. A lot of those guys.
It's been like this all night.
They must have been inside the stave when I fixed it. Sometimes I really wish Tyr's temple still worked so we could get out of Midgard.
They say Fimbulwinter affects all realms, lad.
Okay, but how could things be any worse than here?
Backyard.
You're not scared?
Atreus!
Brave. I'm just checking on...
To bed!
Yes, sir.
As evenings go, that was entirely too eventful. Though I admit it was a bit like old times there, for a moment. The three of us navigating some hitherto unhappened upon patch of forest.
Been a while since you've joined us. If that's what you mean.
Ah, well, just tired, I suppose. You've seen one deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad. You'll see when you're older.
Alright, I'm gonna take a 5-minute, 10-minute break here. And then we'll come back. I just need to use the toilet, grab a refreshment. So everybody will catch you back soon and we'll keep gaming. We're back.
Now have a proper rest, my brothers. Things are always brighter in the morning.
Yeah, facts. I just got your comment now, Shoots. Yeah, bare squat training, bro.
What was that?
The ball.
Yeah, it's a nice chill vibe. There. This is what happens at the end of the game, the first game, when you go back to the house.
Come in. I have meat. You would not find me good company. No. I'm sure we'll find lots to talk about. Nice place.
The man put the straps on the table.
told me before I poured. Why are you here? Just, being polite. You seem like a calm and reasonable person.
He's mocking it.
Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
If the moment calls for calm.
I'd say the moment calls for calm. Yeah.
I know Kratos has a limiter on himself. He's like Kenpachi, basically. Big man Odin.
You know who I am?
The one-eyed
Back
god.
before winter set in, there were some misunderstandings. Regrettable ones. But I think we all have a better idea of who we're dealing with. Now, what you did to his boys. Self-defense. Dying is what we Aesir live for. And let's be honest, they were kinda useless. But Baldur, he had value. He was my best tracker, my closer. Yeah, his mind was gone, sure. But he had his uses, and now he's gone because of you. You follow me? You have a debt. You're no fun anymore.
What do you want?
How about peace? How does peace strike the esteemed, retired god of war? How about we just don't kill each other? How about you stay home, kick up your feet, seek no quarrel with me, and I'll have none with you. Of course, it means that that one has to stop his search for Tyr.
Yeah. We know what you've been up to. Stop it.
Tyr's old ways are dead. He is dead. You understand? And then that's it. Then we're square. Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you stole. That's right. I know you're in here somewhere, you silver-tongued little shit.
Why should we believe a word out of you? What have your promises ever been worth?
There he is, my old partner in crime.
He's lost weight.
If he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
What kind of wisdom is that? Can't the smartest head alive see past himself? See that we all want the same thing? All right. Here's a deal I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt with my ex. Keep Freya off your back. Keep your boy safe. That's really all you want, isn't it? So what do you say?
Leave.
No.
Man says no deal. It's beef.
Don't take all day.
Does anybody in the chat know why Odin has one eye?
I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments. It means I get a piece of you for what you took from my family. You'll pick it up. That was for Baldur. Now show me this god killer I've heard so much about. I did not seek that fight with your brother. I don't care.
Quick.
How were you ever a god of war? You insult me holding back like this. You're fucking hopeless. You spit on my son's memory.
All right, it's game time. I'ma plug the pad in so we know response times are there. Let's go.
I did not seek that fight with your brother. I don't care.
2 wrong moves immediately.
How were you ever a god of war?
The further you are away from that, the worse.
You insult me holding back like this. You're
Lost
fucking
us again.
hopeless. You spit on my son's memories. I can't believe they lost to you. What's this? Now, talking.
You know my past.
The ghost of Sparta thing? Yeah.
Then you know what I'm capable of.
Show me! Now we gotta fight! Look at you, trying to remember your old move. You should be better than this! Was hoping to see your blade. Guess they don't come when you call. Stop holding back! Get up
wake
and
up.
hit me like a god.
Wake up, Kratos.
That's all? You were finally showing.
Oh, come on.
Let me see the monster inside. That's for madness. Sorry about your statue, Tyr, you preachy old pig.
Round 2.
If you're not fighting dirty, you're not fighting right. Your son struck first. Good. No way, my boys.
mean?
This is the god that murdered a pantheon because they hurt his feelings. Was it luck?
What?
Did my son die to blind fucking luck? Dumbass! You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me.
Damn, boy.
Oh no. I say when we're done.
Crazy.
I'm not leaving till I
was a-
see the real.
Cool break.
Get up! This is the foreign god that best falls. This is the man who faced down Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen. This is for Modi!
You put him last, even in death.
What
Crazy.
you say?
Modi sought us in fear of you. He died of the wounds you gave him.
Oh, we got a model father here. This feels familiar.
What?
Don't matter. I can give a hot shit about your fatherly advice. I want to see the god of war.
You started this. I will end it.
Let the god of war out. Let me see him. Where's the love of the fight? Clever! Clever one beat me!
You will join your son.
Who are you? Show me! Show me the killer of
I nearly there.
I see why my sons fell to you. Even this lesser version of you. But I am not my sons. And your boy, Allfather, has plans for him.
Where's the god of war? Consider your blood debt paid. Be seeing ya.
Hype.
Told you he'd make it.
Kratos! It's Sindri and Brock. That was quite a fight. And we...
Boom, now! Odin is with Atreus.
Oh no. I'll go get a gateway ready.
Come on, then. Ain't a long walk. Well, good to see you making new friends. Ain't that Mjolnir pack a punch? You know we made that hammer, right?
You have mentioned it.
I know that. Wasn't ever sure you were listening. At least it was good to see the axe hold their own. Kind of the point,
All set. This'll get you home.
Oh yeah, 4 took us far away, innit?
Hey, one last thing there, Tiny. If you got Aesir at your door, then I reckon your protection stave's busted. Once you chase Odin off, you got another place to lay your head tonight? And I don't mean that talking, fella.
I will not abandon my home.
Oh yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep in it? Nothing, that's what. You go get your boy, and I'll speak to a certain someone about putting you up at his place in a pinch.
These two are so handy.
Brother!
I was about to look for you.
Are you hurt?
Are you?
What does he want?
To, pay for the roof. And... he invited me to Asgard.
Did he? I couldn't hear once he went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
Good. Why were you searching for Tyr?
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth. From me.
I wanted to tell you. I really did, but... now that you know, there's something you should see.
No.
Just trust me, you'll want to.
Trust! You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin. Or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. And I think I know how. Sir.
Show me. Gather your things.
Are we going for a strength build? Obviously.
And keep the change, you bastard!
Hey, I need to go and get a drink. I got some chicken in the freezer and in the fridge seasoning. It's been there for like a day. It smells so good, man. Cooked some of it yesterday. Gonna cook the rest of it tomorrow. Banging.
There's no shortcut. We can walk it. Believe me.
Where are we going?
The old temple in the Wildwoods.
Why?
It'll be easier to explain once we're there.
Did Odin say anything else while you were outside?
Yeah. He said he doesn't care about Jotunheim anymore. That the giants can keep their secrets. He's averted Ragnarok his own way. You think he knows all the giants are dead?
I'm more concerned that it no longer matters to him. What's he up to?
What happened here? So close to home.
Are raiders warring with one another now?
Those are not their arrows. Something else is out here.
More over here. Fresh. Did they all get in while the stave was down? Almost to the bridge. Oh, guess the bridge gave out. Gonna need another path to the temple.
Why would you come out this way alone?
I had dreams calling me here.
Dreams. Focus!
Suppose it's too much to hope that an enemy of theirs would be a friend of ours.
There she is.
You see something down there?
I don't know if that was worth going down for. But we did it anyway.
Oh,
Whoa! Bloody hell, brother. What was that?
something strong and dangerous. Be on guard.
Oh yeah, being all the way on guard.
Yo, you went there already? Atreus just doing anything he wants right now.
There's the temple now. Just need to find a way around. On your left!
I keep pressing the wrong button.
When did this bridge collapse?
Oh, a while ago. Wasn't me.
Yeah, bro, say no more, fam. I'm gonna end the stream shortly myself. It's quite late.
Remember when I said there was someone who might help us get answers about the giants and Loki?
You mean Tyr? The old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
Right? He knows Tyr could unite the realms against us. Plus, Tyr was the giant's greatest ally. So...
Enough.
Another raider! To the left! He's done!
Oh, I don't have no points anyway. Oh, I've got points for Kratos.
That pillar wasn't in the way last time I came. Like I was saying, Tyr was an ally to the giant, so he'd be on our side if we find him. And if anyone might know who I'm supposed to be, it's him. If he's out there, we gotta find him. How can we not?
Those are many ifs, Atreus. What do you know?
You'll see soon.
What do you think?
Can't imagine what the lad's found, but he says he has evidence. We've come this far. Let's see it.
Many dead here.
We should be
Too late.
Father, use your blade! Burn them! Behind you! Look out!
it nice how Fimbulwinter wore down all the helpful magic we acquired? Yet somehow new terrors only flourish. As if on cue.
Kill Winterman.
Yep, you got it. Wonder who they mean.
Decline.
On it.
Ah, he has gotten rather good at that. Yet another grisly scene. Left flank!
Whoa! That looks like it hurt!
I've seen my share of bloodshed, but this is an awful lot for one morning. Oh no! Brother!
Father!
A stalker!
let's go.
On your guard, brother! I think we found our predator. Your shield's busted, brother! Just keep your feet moving, yeah?
You're on fire! But you probably already know that. Its horns are glowing! Might be a weak point!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Alright, it's the last boss. Then we're gonna sign off for the day. I'm not even tired. I could stay up for a while and just play this through, to be honest. That's what I feel like, but probably best that I go sleep, cut some clips in the morning. I do have to do a workout, but I'm probably gonna just do that in the morning and double up. But yeah, it's been good.
Stalker! On your guard, brother!
Let's
I
smoke
think
this.
we found our predator. Your shield's busted, brother! Just keep your feet moving, yeah?
You're on fire! But you probably already know that. Its horns are glowing! Might be a weak point!
Need to dodge. Need to be patient.
Brother! Get up, brother!
Gamers never sleep. Alright, Lisa, you reinvigorated me. We're back. We need to beat this person. But we can do it though. I'm not focused properly. How are you though? You all well, Lisa?
A stalker! On your guard, brother! I think we found our predator. Your shield's busted, brother! Just keep your feet moving, yeah?
Its horns are glowing! Might be a weak point!
Go back. You just coming in from work, or you going to a music show or something? I'm dead. Okay, sick. How's work been going for you?
A stalker! On your guard, brother. I think
You
we
busy?
found our predator. Your shield's busted, brother. Just keep your feet moving, yeah?
Swords are glowing. Might be a weak point.
Oh man, I messed that up. I'm alright. I'm trying to learn a few things at the moment. Next week, I have an interview somewhere. And I want to make sure I pass that. So I'm trying to understand IP networking a bit better. Come on, let's go, bro.
Right side, incoming!
The last one. This is it, bro.
Bloody tears it. Fimbulwinter Freya, the raiders,
So-
Stornodin barging in, and now stalkers playing in our woods. This is no safe haven anymore.
What I'm trying to learn is how to use the terminal in Windows to run like a diagnostic test. And yeah, I mean the position's for full time. And I think it's just good to learn these things anyway, especially when it comes to streaming, because it's not as complicated really as a lot of the time we make it out to be. So that if you open a terminal on your Mac, for example, I'm not sure if it's the same exactly for Mac. You can get like a library of the different language to compare them on ChatGPT or something. But if you were to type in ipconfig and maybe /all, it will give you all of the information about the computer, MAC address, IP address, all of that type of stuff. But that's what you would need to be able to do if you went into a new network environment, so you could tell if there's a proxy server that's blocking you. Like, let's say for example you want to test how fast the internet is, so you just type ping, and it tells you how fast your internet is, milliseconds, where it's going to, all of that type of information. If there's blockers, you want to be able to see where those blockers are coming in so that you can change something. If you need to speak to the IT guy to make this port available, or turn your DNS proxy server on or off, whatever it might be. This is where you'll be able to see what type of blockers that you have. Yeah, sort of, but because a lot of your hardware has MAC addresses, and when we're doing video production where we connect all of our kit, we're now interacting. Let's say, for example, you connect your ATEM to your computer based off its IP address. So how do you find the IP address of the item or the MAC address, so your computer knows how to make the connection? That's not ever something that we really went into too deeply. And especially now, when you plug in a Blackmagic device with your USB-C, you will just be able to identify it, so you don't need to set the IP address. But there might be scenarios where you might need to do that, and being able to, yeah, sort of run the basic tests to be able to see, like, yeah, what your computer is doing, so that you can create connections. So if you know the IP address of a different network and you want to make a connection, maybe you can do it. So just learning that type of stuff and how that integrates into bigger systems, because essentially learning this type of information would just allow me to be able to plan on a bigger scale. So you're going from cable run shows to IP based video networking, which is where things are going anyway. So it's interesting to learn. It sounds complicated, but all the things that I'm learning right now are basic. I'm trying to get an understanding of the concepts as opposed to memorizing the library of language. It's like I need to understand what the general concept is. So yeah, it is definitely good. Like when you think about the types of cameras that they're going to be using soon, they're all going to be network based. They're going to be IP based cameras, sort of using NDI or using SMPTE or Ethernet, just so that they're basically, you're able to control everything over the network. That's the main benefit of that, because you can control multiple things that way if it's all controlled over the network, and you can distribute your video in a lot of different ways. I guess different equipment would allow for different scopes, but understanding the key concepts around all of this is the most important thing, because you want to be able to convey it to your customer, and you also want to understand it yourself for when you're planning things in the future. You want to make sure that your ability to plan is better than the person next to you, so they'll come to you. Creating efficiencies is always good, and understanding where to really diagnose issues is also super important. So yeah, life is good. Those are the things that I'm trying to conquer over the next week or so. Runic attack gems give Kratos access to light or heavy runic attacks. They are slotted into his weapons. Okay. What? Navigate down with to the light runic attack slot. That's where it is. I can't get there. Thank you, so do I appreciate it. I don't know why this isn't working. The computer's bugging. That might be the place to call it for the day, because I don't know what's going on. I'm pressing all the buttons and nothing is working. Anyway. That is enough gaming for the day anyway. it's time to go to bed. It is quite late. Thank you for joining, Lisa. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like, and I know you're subscribed, but hit the bell. I'm going to be working on some content tomorrow. If you want to ever collaborate on something to sort of help make some content, please let me know. I need some ideas, and I need to figure out how to get to the next level, and I want you to get there too. So that's what the channel's for. We'll work out a way to do that, and yeah, hopefully I'll cut some clips for this tomorrow, and then yeah, we'll just keep growing. So have a great day tomorrow and smash it up, or whatever you end up doing. I know it's going to be great. I'll probably actually be online during the day if you do want to join. I don't know what you have on. I'm going to be trying to do a few different technical things. I'm going to be trying to upgrade my vmix in certain ways. I don't really know how. Maybe it's just making things run more efficiently. I'm going to be making sure my audio is perfect, and I'm probably going to be programming a few of the next shows. So okay, cool. If you're going to be editing, that would be good. Let me know how that gets on, and also let me know what you have upcoming in the future. I'm always interested in hearing. So yeah, if you're going to be at home at your desk tomorrow, I may be online at the same time, so I'll hit you up. But if not, have a great evening. Make sure you get some rest. Everybody else who has been online, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming. This is stream 17 or something like that out of 52, so we're doing well. This is only the 3rd month into the year, and we've got lots to do and lots upcoming. So again, thank you very much. Appreciate you loads. Love and God bless. Bye.